Hey guys, it's me Miranda. So this is totally wild because my voice is not matching what I look like right now. That's because I accidentally recorded this whole video on mute, so I'm redoing it, but I just wanted to do this weird kind of overlay thing so that you could see that I did indeed buy Triple Resist shampoo and have it during the first time of my discussion. Unfortunately, I returned it, which for reasons you will hear later, but I just wanted to show you that I really did have it before I started the rest of this video. So get ready, guys. So I recently had the urge to try a new beauty product, and so I picked something that would meet one of my hair needs, which is that I have very long hair. My hair is actually quite nice. I don't color it, and I very rarely apply heat to it, so I don't really have a lot of hair problems. But just because of the length of my hair and because I live in a dry climate, it is, problematic to make sure that my hair is moist and nourished enough. So I bought L'Oreal's Triple Resist shampoo, which I've seen commercials for and actually read and seen really great reviews for, especially on YouTube, a video by a woman who actually like charted the amount of hair loss she had when she started using the shampoo to about 4 or 5 weeks later. It really did stop a lot of her hair from falling out. And even though my hair is quite healthy, like all women, and I lose a lot of hair in the shower. It just happens, right? And so I thought, hey, maybe this would be a good product for me. So anyways, I bought it and used it for the first time last night and immediately knew that something was just not right. I got out of the shower and went to kind of, towel off my hair, and right away basically I thought I had left the conditioner in, even though I obviously like knew that I had been in the shower and washed it out like normal, because there was so much just thick residue just like stuck in between every little piece of my hair. It was just like gluing them together, and it was grainy and it was gross, and I actually had already turned off the shower and like toweled off, and I got back in and tried really hard to rinse it out. And I realized that that's just the way that this shampoo works. And for me, that was not desirable at all. So I styled it as usual. I did everything the way that I normally do. But even after just that one wash, the texture of my hair had completely changed in a not so great way. So what I'm doing now, and you saw me doing my dorky like over narration earlier, is showing you like the sad, dry, dull ends of my hair. I'm showing you this because this is not what my hair normally looks like. I have like very soft, fine blonde hair, and it just like is dead and heavy and like dry to the core right now. So anyway, what I did was my normal kind of thing that I'm known for now on YouTube, which is try to figure out like why scientifically this had happened. Like what is actually in your beauty product that's making your hair react the way that it does. So I did some research on the ingredients of these shampoos, and I was blown away. I mean, the first thing I did was read the back of the bottle, which I really should have done before I even bought them. Like, I can't believe I stood there in Target and was like, oh, this looks good, and just like didn't read the back. Because what you'll see is that it says, 3 times stronger hair, and then there's a little star. And you look on the back, and the little, asterisk, it says 3 times stronger than hair without a moisturizing conditioner. Who doesn't use conditioner? Like 3 times stronger than hair that like is basically just shampooed. Like it says without a moisturizing conditioner, but like if your conditioner is not moisturizing, it's not a conditioner, right? So it's 3 times stronger than basically washing your hair with water. That means nothing. It also says results based on hair loss. Okay, well, great. Like I said before, there's a woman on YouTube who really did have like undeniable scientific results with not losing as much hair as she used to. But I'm looking for a lot more in a shampoo and conditioner, especially one that's made to strengthen hair, than just the fact that my hair doesn't fall out. I want to avoid split ends. The only thing that this conditioner and shampoo is made to do is to stop your hair from falling out. So anyways, I started reading the shampoo label, and that's what I'm going to talk about first. So the number one ingredient in the repairing shampoo is sodium lauryl sulfate. You guys have probably seen lots of commercials like sulfate-free shampoo, woohoo, like this is so great, don't put sulfates in your hair, and you're like, what's a sulfate? Why is it bad? What I'll do right now is kind of the short explanation of why sulfates may or may not be bad. Basically, a sulfate, like especially sodium lauryl sulfate, is just a thickening agent that's put in a product to give it a good lather, like foaming bubbles. Like that's what this does. The problem is that it's a very commonly known irritant. A lot of people have like allergy or eczema kind of reactions to this. So, not everybody, like you may not have any reaction to it at all and use it your whole life and be fine. But it is like commonly acknowledged to produce like bad reactions in people, so I just don't like see why you'd put it in a really commonly used beauty product. The other thing is comparing other uses of sodium lauryl sulfate. It's really commonly used in like detergents and soap and household cleaners. And I mean, would you wash your hair with Pine Sol? No. So really you're just like risking an itchy or flaky scalp for the sake of foamy bubbles. And I'm really surprised that they're marketing this product to like repair damaged hair because it's just not really going to do that at all. The one thing I will say is that the Triple Resist shampoo and conditioner is advertised with arginine. And this is in there, it's in the shampoo and conditioner, and it is good. Basically, arginine is an amino acid used like naturally in the body to heal wounds and do a lot of really healthy things for your body. And so what this does in the shampoo is it protects the outside of the hair and also promotes growth because it has these great healing properties. So yeah, like that's a good thing. And there's also wheat protein in there. You always want to read the ingredients to make sure there's protein in it because that's what's going to really make the difference for damaged or frizzy, dry hair. So those two things are good. But, those are kind of in the middle of the ingredients list. And the things that are like more prevalent in the shampoo and conditioner are the bad things that for me really outweigh some of those positives that are in there. So moving on to the conditioner, and sorry my hair looks terrible. That's because I just used this product. Immediately I noticed the large amount of alcohol. This is not so great. So isopropyl alcohol is one of the main ingredients. And you've probably seen this like at the drugstore or you have it in your cabinet. It's that, rubbing alcohol that smells terrible and can like remove paint from things. This can also be converted into acetone. Obviously you want your hair to be clean, but why on earth do you want it to be like nail polish remover clean? You do not need to be putting something that strong into your hair. And one of the next ingredients is sterile alcohol, which is a really artificial, kind of chemical ingredient that like, yeah, this is a moisturizer, but it's also an emulsifier. So what an emulsifier does is it basically forces two mixtures to combine, like oil and water, that are not normal or naturally made to be combined. So I think the idea is that this is an ingredient in order to like really coat all the strands of hair and like force, the proteins or whatever to like stick on your hair. But yikes, like I just really don't think that is for me. Some of the other ingredients that I was really disturbed by were limonene, which is a solvent that can strip paint. I do know that limonene has a characteristic like citrus odor, like it's got a very strong like orangey smell, and the shampoo does smell like oranges, but if you're using that for fragrance, like find something else. And then citric acid is also in there. That's a natural ingredient, but like do you want to wash your hair with like lemon juice? I don't. Refer to my John Frieda video if you want to learn more about the pH levels of acids and bases and why it's a bad idea to stick something with a pH level of like 2 into your hair. So that's kind of my assessment of this shampoo and conditioner. Like I said, I have already returned it. I am not going to risk any more dry, sad dullness like this ever again. It was a really negative experience. But hey, if the only care in the world you have is whether or not it's falling out, maybe this is the shampoo for you. So I hope this helps anybody who's making a decision, and I'm actually going to make a follow-up on some other products by L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal Paris. I think this was just kind of like a bad choice. So read your ingredient list before you buy things, and check for those stars, because like what the heck, I totally could have saved myself a trip to Target. Anyway, thanks guys.